a place that helps you whenever you need something to talk to, or if you're hungry, or if you need a shower. They try to help you as much as they can.
The program is about helping at-risk youth, giving them what they need to survive.
Every person that comes in is, I try to look at them like their potential success story.
You have to befriend someone to understand what they need, and I think that's what happens here.
Because so much has been given to me, I want to be able to give back.
You kind of give promptings, you give some coaching. You're kind of a coach is an outside influence looking in and telling a person how they can do something better.
The best part is when somebody returns and you haven't seen them and they say, "It's all good now."
If I care about this person and I try to help them or give them something, just freely giving, on the level of more than just the food, clothing, and shelter, that's huge. That's colossal.
It brings a lot of spirit to people. They come in here, they chit chat, they talk among themselves. Like, we sing, we play pool, we interact. If we didn't have this, I think there would be more fighting, more drama, and all that. When I come here, I just walk around, play pool, sing. If anybody needs somebody to talk to, they come to me, ask me to talk to them. I pull them aside, and we just talk about whatever their issue is. And I try to advise them, give them advice, knowledge, because I've been there, done it. So, I basically give them the knowledge that I have to assist and help them.
I'm still receiving from here. They have a mentor program, and there is an awesome lady, Corinne, and she mentors me. It's because of her that I was able to go to school and have something decent to wear that fit me. It's one thing to give your money, it's another to give your love, and she's done both. It's not a good feeling, wondering what you're going to do for several hours until a shelter opens up. The library's closed, and it can be cold outside. Not wanting to leave the heat, it's horrible. It's not just get into line. I mean, yes, there's food here, and it's made with lots of love, but they get to eat, and they get to learn, and they get to use these resources that have been given to this small community here, and they get to be pointed in the right direction and shown how to do it. I lost myself. I lost the meaning of self, and I tried to keep it for a while, keep what I had left, and then I finally just realized can't hold on to any of that past, and it was so difficult. I just had to let it all go and become empty. I had always known about Jesus, what he did, who he is, who he was, what he has done for us. I've always believed that, but I never walked with him. I was able to begin walking a life with him and start living the way that he brought me here to do. Just my daily reading in the Bible, showed me how to live. And that really taught me about myself and what I wanted and the morals and values that I wanted to uphold for myself.
The work exchange program gives them the opportunity to pick up some good skills. This is a safe place where the kids can actually work on what they need to work on. We're not going to be able to give them every skill that they're going to need to go. I mean, like for instance, there's 3 boys that left here to go on a paving job. I didn't know anything about paving, and I hadn't trained them in paving. They had to be completely trained from scratch to do paving repair and striping and sealing of parking lots. The more important thing was that they were teachable. You're just hiring a person to do an odd job. It's perfectly legal. We've got all the laws. We can provide the paperwork. So as an odd job, they're just coming to this person's house. We're just there to make meetings. I will go with the young people and stay on the job with them for the entire time. I will coordinate the job. I will look at the job first, see if it's something that I think the kids can handle. I can be there as their job coach the entire time.
He said the guy's coming to dump that about noon. So what I thought is, what if we had a couple of these laid out and all the bags piled up on it, And after he dumps it, ask him, can you give us 5 minutes? We'll fill it again, dump it again, and that way we won't be waiting 3 hours for the next time for him to come back and unload. You guys good with that?
Yeah, we're good with that.
I can bring tools. I can bring the labor. The kids are doing the work. I'm there with them. I'm helping too. And I'm not getting paid from the person. I'm not coming there to do the odd job. The kids are there coming to do the odd job. I'm just there to see that they're doing it with the safety, efficiency, accuracy, and thoroughness. And at the same time, they're just learning an all-encompassing idea of what work ethic is. We get the opportunity to minister to the kids. Kind of like a big brother or a father that may not be in their life. Be the person that says, look, if we point them out to a long-term goal and say, okay, if you can get this stuff taken care of, and the opportunity arises where somebody calls us and says, I have some part-time or full-time work in my business now as a job, then I will already know. I have a handful of kids I know that have worked with me long enough that they have a strong work ethic. Now they're employable. I've heard numerous times from the public that they don't want to work. I think clearly we could show that they do.
Give us a job, we'll show you.
We were here at 8:30
this morning.
I've got over 60 job applications in my file cabinet of kids who've signed up for the work program. I would love to see Hosea fully funded. There's a lot of potential here, way more. We're scratching the surface. There could be 2, 3 people that are taking kids out on work projects. These guys are just really eager to work. There are people out there that want to be. They chose where they're at. But people change, and they change their minds. They're like the prodigal son. They're like, holy cow! They all of a sudden the reality sinks in, and then all of a sudden they're reaching a hand out for help, and somebody's got to be there to grab their hand. Well, the ultimate goal is to hopefully see them realize that they are God's capstone, that they are a human being. They're above the animals. They are a person that deserves a dignity.
I know I've received mercy from God, and I feel that I'm called to show mercy to others.
I think that it's helped numerous, hundreds of people, more than just a place to eat. But if we didn't have this place to come here, this basement to come to, then it would really put a lot of people in a bad situation. And they wouldn't have that hope that they are able to have here.
The longer we're able to spend time with any individual kid, the more we know about them, the more their true story comes out, and maybe the better we're able to help them.
You have people who are like family instead of people who are like looking down at you because you've gotten yourself into this rut.
We're going to have our influence, but ultimately God does that kind of thing in people's hearts, not us.
I see myself as an achiever, working my way up, changing my life, going back to school, just trying to start over as a clean slate. I'm starting school now. I'm going to go to college after that.
Too, there's a long-term goal in mind is to help the person to become a productive member of society, to not just lean on an organization, but become self-sufficient.
I lost myself and gained a whole different person because of it. I love myself today, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without Hosea. You can't do anything unless you're helping yourself first. And once you're in a situation where you can help others, do so.